Most people eat eggs without thinking much about them. You crack the shell, cook them, and move on. But behind every egg is a strange story connected to history, survival, culture, and sometimes luxury. From giant ostrich eggs to glowing orange fish roe, today we're exploring 10 fascinating eggs from around the world and what makes each one unique. Number 1. Chicken eggs. Chicken eggs are the most common eggs eaten on Earth, with billions consumed every day. Chickens were domesticated thousands of years ago in Southeast Asia. At first, people raised chickens mainly for meat, not eggs. But over time, eggs became one of the cheapest protein sources in the world. The shell protects the inside, the white blocks bacteria, and the yolk contains most nutrients. Even yolk color changes depending on the chicken's diet. Bright orange yolks usually come from richer diets. Today, chicken eggs appear in almost every cuisine, from breakfast sandwiches in America to ramen in Japan. Number 2. Duck eggs. Duck eggs are larger and richer than chicken eggs. Their shells are thicker, the yolks are bigger, and the flavor is stronger. In many Asian countries, duck eggs are normal, everyday food. Bakers love them because the extra fat creates softer cakes and pastries. One famous duck egg dish is balut, a fertilized egg with a partially developed embryo inside. It's sold as street food in the Philippines and Vietnam, usually eaten with salt and vinegar. While some people find it shocking, others see it as comfort food. Duck eggs show how the same food can feel normal in one culture and unusual in another. Number 3. Quail eggs. Quail eggs are tiny eggs covered in dark brown speckles that almost look painted by hand. The spots act as camouflage because wild quails lay eggs directly on the ground. Despite their size, quail eggs have creamy yolks and a delicate flavor many people prefer over chicken eggs. In Japan, quail eggs became popular in bento boxes, ramen, and snacks. Because the eggs are so small, they cook quickly, but peeling them can be difficult. Around the world, they're often seen as elegant food. In France, they appear in appetizers, while in Korea, they're sold as street snacks. Number 4. Goose eggs. Goose eggs are much larger than chicken eggs, often nearly 3 times bigger. The yolk inside is rich and creamy, making them perfect for omelets and scrambled eggs. Geese were domesticated thousands of years ago by civilizations, including the Egyptians and Romans. But geese were useful for more than food. They were loud and aggressive, making them good guard animals. Unlike chickens, geese only lay eggs during certain seasons, which makes goose eggs much rarer. In old Europe, goose eggs were considered luxury food and sometimes served at royal feasts. Number 5. Emu eggs. Emu eggs are some of the most unusual eggs in the world. They come from Australia's giant, flightless emu bird and can weigh nearly 10 times more than a chicken egg. The shell is dark green with rough textures that make it look carved from stone. Underneath the outer layer is a lighter color, so artists often carve patterns into the shell. Indigenous Australians used emu eggs in art and trade for thousands of years. The taste is often described as buttery and richer than chicken eggs. One egg alone can feed an entire family breakfast. Number 6. Ostrich eggs. The ostrich egg is the largest egg laid by any bird alive today. One single egg can contain as much food as around 20 chicken eggs. The shell is extremely thick and strong, so opening it often requires tools like a hammer or drill. Ancient people in Africa even used the empty shells as water containers because they were durable and lightweight. Surprisingly, the taste is mild and similar to chicken eggs, only slightly richer. Cooking one is a serious project. Hard boiling can take more than an hour. Number 7. Caviar. True caviar refers specifically to the salt-cured eggs of sturgeon fish, one of the oldest fish species on Earth. Sturgeon have existed for over 200 million years, surviving even the age of dinosaurs. Their eggs became one of the world's most expensive luxury foods, especially in Russia and Persia centuries ago. Good caviar has a smooth, salty flavor, with a clean ocean taste and a soft pop when eaten. Because metal can affect the flavor, caviar is traditionally served with pearl or bone spoons. Today, sturgeon are endangered because of huge demand for their eggs. Number 8. Turkey eggs. Turkey eggs are surprisingly rare, even though millions of people eat turkey meat every year. Turkeys grow slowly and lay far fewer eggs than chickens, so farmers usually keep the eggs for breeding instead of selling them for food. Turkey eggs are slightly larger than chicken eggs, with brown speckles across the shell. Their flavor is richer and creamier than ordinary eggs. Long before Europeans arrived in the Americas, indigenous civilizations were already raising turkeys for both meat and eggs. Today, most people never even see a turkey egg in stores. Number 9. Salmon roe. Salmon roe, known as ikura in Japan, consists of bright orange fish eggs that almost look like glowing jewels. Each egg bursts with salty liquid when bitten. Compared to expensive caviar, salmon roe is more affordable and widely available, especially in Japanese cuisine. The eggs are often marinated in soy sauce, giving them a deeper, savory flavor. They're packed with nutrients including omega-3 oils and vitamins. In sushi restaurants, salmon roe usually appears on rice or wrapped in seaweed. Every bite pops in your mouth, creating a completely different experience from bird eggs. Number 10. Century eggs. Century eggs are one of the most unusual egg dishes ever created. Despite the name, they aren't actually 100 years old. They're preserved for weeks or months in a mixture containing clay, salt, ash, and lime. During this process, the egg becomes highly alkaline. The white turns dark brown and jelly-like, while the yolk becomes creamy green with a strong, earthy flavor. To people unfamiliar with them, century eggs can look shocking, but in China, they've been eaten for hundreds of years and are considered a traditional delicacy. So the next time you crack an egg into a pan, remember, there's a much bigger story hiding inside that shell. Around the world, eggs became survival food, luxury delicacies, and traditions passed through generations. In the end, something as simple as an egg can reveal a surprising amount about human history and culture.